Hello students, welcome to Sri classes. Lecture number 3, quadratic equations. Chapter number 4, quadratic equations. So we'll begin with the word numericals, and the method that is used for solving these quadratic equations is factorization method. So let me put the title here, factorization method. And word numericals are the ones which are concentrating. Basically, word numericals is what will concentrate. Many times I may form the quadratic equations and leave it to you for working. Sometimes I will solve the equations also. So let us have a look at the textbook. Let me see, the word numericals I will be concentrating mostly on the textbook, and let us also have a look at some previous year questions appearing in the R.D. Sharma book. So let us have a look at the example sums of the textbook, and we'll solve those things. Okay. Here there are two numericals. Even though the question asked here is to represent the following situations mathematically, we'll not only represent these situations but also we'll solve these numericals. Okay, fine. Let's see here. First one, John and Jeevanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the numbers of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. This is the first question. I'll read both the questions for you. Whenever I talk about these numericals, I request you to hold the textbook in front of you, and please have a look at the same. Okay. So next one in this is, a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was rupees 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. So let us solve these two numericals now. Okay. Yeah, the first question is, first one, John and Jeevanti together have 45 marbles. Okay. So what is that we have to find is how many marbles they had to start with. That is the question, is how many marbles they had to start with. It is the question. So let us see. Let number of marbles with John be X. Similarly, number of marbles with, just a moment, now the number of marbles with Jeevanti be 45 minus X. Did you understand? Basically, say for example, if both put together are 45, suppose John had total number of marbles X, then what would be the Jeevanti that she should have the marbles, number of marbles? 45 minus X, because both put together should be 45, and therefore the number of marbles with Jeevanti would be 45 minus X. Then what is the question? According to question, both of them lost 5 marbles each, and in that case the product of the marbles they have now is 124. So after losing they have lost how much? 5 marbles each. Number of marbles with John would be X minus 5, and number of marbles with Jeevanti will be 45 minus X minus 5, which equals 40 minus X. According to question, according to question, their product equals how much it is? 124. Implies their product is 124, meaning x minus 5 into 40 minus x should be equals to 124. So let us solve this one. This will be x into x, 40x, x into 40, 40 minus x square minus 200 plus 5x equals 124. Is it not? Which equals 40x, 5x, 45x. Is it correct? X into 40, 40x, x into minus x square, minus 5 into 40, minus 200, minus into minus plus 5x, which is equal to 124. Let us solve this one. 40x here, 5x, 45x, minus x square, minus 200, minus 124 equals 0, implies 45x minus x square minus 324 equals 0. So what we'll do is we'll make it positive, because let me take x as a x square as positive. So transpose everything that side. X square minus 45x plus 324 equals 0. Now this is the equation, and we have to solve this equation by factorization method. So how do you solve this by factorization method? Let me have a factors over here. 324, which will be 2 1s are 2 6 are 2 2s are 4. This is the factorization. What I should get here? Product is 324, and the sum or the difference of those factors should be 45. So how do you obtain now 45? into 9 minus of minus. Yes, 36 into what? 36 and 3 3s are 9 here. Minus 36 minus 9 is 45. So this equals x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 equals 0. X common here. X minus 36 minus 9 common here. X minus 36 equals 0, and therefore x minus 36 into bracket x minus 9 equals 0, x minus 36 equals 0, x minus 9 equals 0, x equals 36, x equals 9. Therefore case 1, okay, x equals 36. If John, John, John had 36 marbles, then Jivanti had 9 marbles. Is that it? Case 2, x is 9 here. If John had 9 marbles, if John had 9 marbles, then Jivanti would have 36 marbles. Is it not? Because both put together will be 45 degrees. So this is the first question. Okay, please note it down. Yeah, I hope you have noted down. We'll solve the second question now. Second question already you have seen that one, but let's see what is the second one. A cottage industry produces certain number of toys in a day. Okay, those toys in a day, that we can consider as X. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced. 55 minus X is the cost of production. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. That means number of toys into cost of each toy gives you 750. We would like to find the number of toys produced on that day. Let's see here. A cottage industry produces certain number of toys in a day. So let the number of toys produced on that day be X. Cost of production of each toy will be 55 minus X. It is given already. Next, the total cost of production on that day is rupees 750. Okay, implies what is the total cost of production? Cost of each toy into total number of toys gives you the total cost of production. Therefore, X into 55 minus X equals 750, which implies 55X minus X square minus 750 equals 0. Convert them into positive terms. Now transpose everything that side. X square minus 55X plus 750 equals 0. How to solve this one? Let me factorize now. 750 to, or I can see here, this is something like 25 3s are 75. 25 into 3 I can get it directly. See here, 25 into 3 is 75. So 25 to 30 is 750. So what is that I will get here is, I require P and Q, which is 750, and here it is minus 55. So this will be minus 30 into 25, correct now? Or 25 into 30 also you can do. Minus 25 minus 30 minus 25 minus 30. It is correct. Implies X square minus 25X minus 30X plus 750 equals 0. Implies what is common out of these two? X. X minus 25 minus 30 I will take common. X minus 25 equals 0. Implies out of these two, X minus 25 is a common. X minus 30 equals 0. Implies X minus 25 equals 0. X minus 30 equals 0. Implies X equals 25 and X equals 30. Therefore, X equals 25 or 30. Both possibilities are there. So, what is the question asked? The question asked is, we would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. Therefore, finally, the number of toys produced on that day will be either 25 or 30 numbers. This is the answer. I hope you are understanding. Please note it down. Now let us have a look at exercise 4.1. Check whether the following are quadratic equations. I have solved many such numericals which you can solve yourself. And here we will see, represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equations. But what I will do here is, I will solve these numericals. For your information, I will solve these numericals. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 square meter. The length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Please hold the textbook in front of you. I am going to solve this problem now. What is the question? Area of a rectangular plot is 528 square meter. The length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and the breadth of the plot. Let us solve this problem. Exercise 4.1, second question. The area of the rectangular plot is 528 square meter. Let us consider one plot, and let this be x here and this be y. I know we are solving these quadratic equations are in one variable, but for our convenience we can take two variables, and later on also we can change it. So for example, now here let x be the length, y be the breadth. What is the area here? area equals 528 square meters. 528 square meters. We have to find out the dimensions of this rectangular plot. So, what is given here? Let the breadth be y. Let the breadth of rectangular plot equals y, and length equals x equals, he says the length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. 2y plus 1. 1 more than twice the breadth. This is what it is given. So area equals x into y equals y into 2y plus 1. So what is the area here? 528. 528 equals 2y square plus y, implies 2y square plus y minus 528 equals 0. Let us factorize this one. 528 to, no, here it is a into c. The product what I want here is a into c. What is a into c? 528 into 2 basically. So 2 so I require p and q here, such that this method, you know, I am taking a little bit shortcut here. 2 into 528, which is nothing but 1056. 1056. So 2 5s are 2 2s are 2 8s are 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 2 4s are 2 1s are 2 3s are 2 2s are, and then or I'll say 2 here, 2 3s are 2 3s are 3 11s are 11 1s. Okay, so this is the factorization. What we want? Plus y and minus 1. Plus 1 is required and minus 528 is minus this is 1056 is required. So try to get 1 here. So how do you get this one? 32. This put together will be 32 and this put together will be 33. So 33 minus 32 equals 1. So this is plus here, minus here. So this implies 2y square plus 33y minus 32y minus 528 equals 0, which implies y is a common. So this is 2y plus 33 minus 32 minus not 32. What will take? 2y we should get. If you want to get 2y, what is the this thing you take? 16 I take into bracket 2y minus, if you 16 3s are 48, again 48, 16 3s are 48. But minus I have taken out, therefore this should be plus here, which equals here. Implies 2y plus 33 equals 0. Sorry, like this, into y minus 16 equals 0. This is 2y plus 33 equals 0. Y minus 16 equals 0, implies y equals minus 33 by 2 and y equals 16 here. Y is 16. Can the dimension of a plot be negative? Therefore it is discarded. Therefore y equals minus 33 by 2 being negative, is discarded, and therefore y equals 16. So what is the question? We have to find both the length and breadth. Therefore x equals, what is the x is equal to? 2y plus 1, which is 33. Therefore length equals 33 meter, breadth equals breadth, breadth equals 16 meter. Check this one. This is what the answer is. I hope you have understood how to solve these numericals. Okay. Yeah. Now let me take the next one. It's the second one. I'll write for your information, instead of looking at that book, I'll write over here. But meantime, let me clear the board. I require space for that. So please note it down. I am taking the next problem. The question goes like this. What is the question? Let me read for you. See here, the product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So the product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. Therefore, this is the second one, second main. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. Let x and x plus 1 be two consecutive positive integers. Positive integers. So therefore, their product is equal to, their product equals 306. The meaning here is x into x plus 1 equals 306. X square plus x minus 306 equals 0. So let us try to find out factorize this 306. 2 1s are 2 5s are 2 3s are. So 3 5s are 3 1s are. Then 3 1s are 17s are. 3 1s are 3, 2 20, 3 7, which is 17. What we want? We want 1 over here. So this is 18 into 17. This will become 18 and this is 17. So plus 1 is required, which is 18 into minus 17. So 18 minus 17 equals plus 1. I can use this one. Implies x square plus 18x minus 17x minus 306 equals 0. Is it right? Okay. Common here and common here implies x minus 17 x plus 18 equals 0. Implies x plus 18 is common, x minus 17 equals 0. Implies x plus 18 equals 0, x minus 17 equals 0. Implies x equals minus 18 and x equals 17. Here minus 18 is discarded because positive integers, we have to find out the positive integers, whereas x is equal to minus 18 is a negative integer, and therefore x equals minus 18 is discarded. Minus 18 is discarded as it is negative integer. Therefore x equals 17. So if x is equal to 17, we need to find the integers. Therefore the integers are, x and x plus 1. X comma x plus 1 implies 17 and 18. This is the answer for this. Okay, I hope you are understanding how to solve. Please note it down. Meantime, let me go to the next one. Please note it down. Let us solve this one. Third one. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years, 3 years from now, will be 360. We would like to find the Rohan's present age. See how many people are involved? 2 peoples, Rohan and mother. So let the Rohan's present age will be x, I'll take it. Then Rohan's mother will be x plus 26 years. And the product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. So that means after 3 years we have to find out the ages of both, and then the product will be 360, which is quite simple. What is the next question? We will solve this also and next also. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. Okay, it is traveling a total distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km lesser, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. Here the time is given, the difference in the time is given, isn't it? The reaching the destination, if the speed is changed, the time difference is given as 3 hours. So here what is that we have to do is, we have to equate the times basically. So if x is the speed of the train, then what is the time to cover 480 km with x speed? 480 by x. Distance over speed gives time. and if it is 8 kilometers lesser, meaning speed is x minus 8 kilometers. In that case, what is the time? 480 by x minus 8. The difference of those two timings will be 3 hours. We'll solve that one, no problem. Please note down these numericals. You can hold your textbook also in front of you. Okay. Let us try to solve the third question. Okay. Yeah. Let us find Rohan's present age is the question asked. Let's try to find out that. This is the third question. All these numericals we are solving by factorization method, which is nothing but the splitting up of the middle term. Okay, fine. Let's see here. Third question. So let Rohan's present age equals x years. Mother's age see, Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him, means x plus 26. Okay, the product of their age after 3 years, Rohan's age x plus 3, mother's age x plus 26 plus 3, which is x plus 29 years. According to question, their product is 360. According to question, their product equals 360. What is the product? X plus 3, Rohan's age into mother's age. X plus 3 into x plus 29 equals 360. X into x, x square, plus 29x plus 3x plus 87 minus 360 equals 0. Correct. Now this will be implies x square plus 29x plus x plus 32x minus 360 minus 87. $273. Is it right? Yeah, it is 273. 360 minus this, which equals 273 equals 0. Now we have to factorize this one and find out. We have to factorize this and try to find out. See, how do you get this one now? 32 I require. So let me work out rough here. Let me work out. What is that? What to do? 273. 273 is to be factorized. So 3. Okay, and 3 now 7 I take. 7 ones are 7 threes are 30. Is it possible to get this thing? This is 39 and 7. Yes, possible. 39 and 7 are possible. 39 minus 7 equals 32 here. So this equals x square plus 39x minus 7x minus 273 equals 0. Implies x is a common here. X plus 39 minus 7 is a common. X plus 39 equals 0, which equals x plus 39 into x minus 7 equals 0. Implies x plus 39 equals 0, x minus 7 equals 0, x equals minus 39, x equals 7 here. So negative age cannot be negative, hence negative age is discarded. Therefore I write here x equals minus 39 discarded. as age cannot be negative, therefore x equals 7. Hence Rohan's age is equal to x equals 7 years and mother's age equals x plus 26, which equals 7 plus 26, which is 33 years. Check whether this is correct or not. How do you check this one? Their product should be 360, isn't it? After 3 years their product, but this is, how do you check this one? If you substitute here, you should be able to get this. X is how much there? X is 7 here, 7 plus 3, 10, and x is 7 plus 29, 29 plus 7, this is 10 here, and 36, 36 into 10, 29 plus 7 is 36, and 36 into 10 is 360. We are getting correct, therefore the answer is correct. I hope you are able to understand this one. Okay, please note it down. Yeah. Next we will solve the train numerical, and I'll erase this one. Question is, a train travels at a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. Let speed of train be x kilometers per hour. Is it right? So here the distance covered is 480 kilometer. Okay. So the formula here in this case, speed equals distance upon time, implies time equals distance upon speed. This formula we are going to use it. Now time to cover 480 km with x kilometers hour. First case, time to cover 480 km with speed x kilometers per hour. So T1 equals 480 divided by x. Mark this 1. Similarly, time to cover 480 km with reduced speed, with reduced speed of how much it is? 8 kilometers less, x minus 8 kilometers per hour is T2 equals 480 divided by x minus 8. This is second. But according to question, the difference in the time is basically 3 hours. The difference in the time is 3 hours. Please listen very carefully. Here you cannot take simply T1 minus T2 or T2 minus T1. थोड़ा अक्ल चलाना पड़ेगा. So what is that you have to do here? The difference is 3 hours. Isn't it? So now the question is, when I say the difference of these two is 3 hours, the difference can never be negative, and therefore bigger number minus smaller number should be 3 hours. How is bigger? Which is bigger number? How do you define here which is the bigger and which is the smaller number? So we will take one example here. Let me take x equals 10. Randomly you take x equals 10. Here if it is x is equal to 10, and here it is x equals 10. 10 minus 8, 2. Are you able to understand? So denominator, if I assume x is equal to 10, here the denominator is greater, here the denominator is smaller. Wherever the denominator is greater, the number is smaller. Wherever the denominator is smaller, the number is greater. So if I put x is equal to 10 here, this is 10 minus 8, 2. So this number is a bigger number and this number is a smaller number. Therefore T2 minus T1 equals 3. According to question, T2 minus T1 equals 3 hours. So what is T2 here? 480 divided by x minus 8 minus T1 480 divided by x equals 3, implies what is the LCM? X minus 8 into x minus 8 cancels here, 480 x minus 480 into bracket x minus 8 equals 3. I hope you know how to take LCMs and all, which we are taking LCM and all, it's very difficult to explain to you. You people should understand how do you take LCM here. So x minus 8 into x is the LCM. So with this term, if I multiply this entire term by the LCM, x minus 8 cancels, x into 480 remains, so 480x. Here, if I multiply entire term by x minus 8 into x cancels, 480 into x minus 8 will be on the numerator side. So let us try to solve this one basically. What I will do here is 480 I will take common, so that for solving it will be easier. Or you can multiply it, let's see here, 480x, okay, minus 480x, minus of minus plus 480 into 8, 480 into 8, the whole divided by x minus 8, which is nothing but x square minus 8x equals 3 here. Now this 480 into 8 I will work out here itself and write it, 8 3840 here, check it, 3840, this one, 3840 equals 3. Now plus 480 minus 480 cancels, implies 3840 equals 3x square minus 24x, implies 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 equals x. What is common here? I think is it possible to take 3 common? No. 3 ones are 3 twos are 6. Yeah, it is possible. 3 I will take common. So x square minus 8x minus 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 24, 3 eights are 24, 0, which equals 0. Isn't it? So 1280 yeah. Now we will try to combine this. See here, what is that? 5 twos are 10, 10 twos are 20, 40, 40 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 32, 32, 40, 40 minus 32 is 8, therefore this equals x square minus 40x plus 32x minus 1280 equals 0, implies x is a common, x minus 40 plus what is common, 32 here, x minus 40 equals 0, implies x minus 40 into x plus 32 equals 0, x minus 40 equals 0, x plus 32 equals 0, implies x equals 40, x equals minus 32, x equals minus 32 is discarded as speed cannot be negative, therefore x equals 40 is accepted, therefore speed of the train equals x equals 40 kilometers per hour. I hope you are able to understand this. So one exercise number, this is 4.1 exercise. I have taken 4.1 exercise, some numericals I have completed, and you have a look at this one. Let me pick up some more numericals, word numericals, and these word numericals, see, I can do like this. There is one more section called completing square method, and the numericals of which will solve it by factorization method, because that particular section is not there for your standard. It has been removed from the syllabus. So all the word numericals of completing square method, let me try to solve using factorization method. and then the last method will be by using quadratic formula. That is in the next section. So in one more class I will take, one more session will be taken for solving the word numericals based on factorization method. What is factorization method? Basically by splitting the middle term. Okay, some more word numericals. Okay, so let's end this session, and we'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.